Guys, you are the best and I'm very proud of you. We've made it all the way to the clean. One of the more beautiful and subtle movements in kettlebell practice. Now the clean is the bridge between the conventional, the classical strength grind work and the more subtle and elegant endurance practice, which is referred and part of kettlebell sport. And this is the part of my next course, which you obviously are more than welcome to join and continue your evolution with kettlebell practice. And in endurance, we work for half hour, 15 minutes, we work for really long set, and there we achieve, this is an iron meditation, as I call it, because in the endurance, in the long practices, this is where we achieve the really inner connection and a high efficiency and force outputs. So the clean. One thing about the clean is it's a ballistic movement. It's a flowish movement. And this is a movement that we cannot break down as we did in deadlift or in squats. And this movement we just practice by practicing, by giving reps. So I will do my best to break it down to the bits and pieces as I can, but yet again the rest is upon you. Prior to clean or to any other work with our upper body, we need to master the hand insertion. One of the advantages of the kettlebell is its form and its ability to be hanged on our palm. You see, like this. I'm not holding the bell, it is hang. I can play a flute now because my fingers are relaxed and my forearm is soft. And this is the reason why women can work with high weights, because we are not limited by our grips strengths. It's technique, and the bell is comfortably hanged on my thumb. Now, we are approaching to exercises where kettlebell will sit and apply pressure on my bones, on my forearm bones. At the beginning, it is unpleasant because the skin and the bone need to adapt to this pressure, and it's an iron bone. So my suggestion is buy, order, get the sweat bandages like in tennis players. It gets the pressure softer and it makes the transition much more comfortable. Important note: do not practice high volume of kettlebell pressure yet, because until your part of the forearm will get conditioned, you may get a pressure wounds like hematomas. It's unpleasant, it doesn't look good, and it's an unnecessary injury. Practice low reps, get the sweat bandage, okay, get conditioned, and then you can follow along for as high reps as you can. So, the hand insertion. We will learn, first of all, we practice hand insertion with light weights, okay? And this is a movement where I bring a bell, this is the theory. My goal is to bring the bell somewhere a little bit above 90 degrees, and I am sliding my hand inside. The bell does not have joints. It's a ball of iron. It does not yield. I, on the other hand, have a lot of joints and I can move. So I am I dress myself, and I put myself on a kettlebell, and not I put the kettlebell on myself, and I will show you the difference in a second. We start the movement by side swinging. Just swing it. See, from side to side. No nuclear physics here. Very simple. When I'm comfortable, I learn for the first time to detach myself from the kettlebell and to feel secure that it flies. You see? Watch. You see? It goes by itself. This is the ballistic. Without me needing to hold her or to be connected to her. This is a crucial moment, because here we begin to play with our grip. When we master the basic swing, we begin to toss kettlebell from hand to hand, just to get comfortable with letting the kettlebell go. Don't practice it at home unless you want to have trouble with your wife or with your husband or with your landlord, because if it falls, and sometimes it does, it may damage the floor. So take it outside, please. Or make enough cushions underneath. You see? I'm tossing the bell from hand to hand just to make myself comfortable with the switch. When I did this enough, it's time to get this hand inside. We have two grips. We have the hook grip, where the handle of the kettlebell, this is the handle, hangs on my fingers. Okay, this is the place where the handle is. We need to transfer this to the hand insertion, to the hang grip, where basically the handle lies between the cushion of my pinky and between the cushion of my thumb. You see, this is the line. What I want to accomplish, I want to eliminate my arm, my hand, my palm joint. I don't want this joint to exist, because I don't want any pressure and I don't want the handle. It looks painful. I don't want the handle to break me, because my muscles are tuned and I cannot even lift the bell without damaging my shoulder. So basically, I want to make this joint disappear. I want the elbow and the shoulder joints only. We swung the bell, okay? You're getting comfortable. Now, let's talk about pure, simple physics. I'm getting the bell high. This is the horizontal line. In physics, Newton's law, gravity force, the bell will accelerate, it will fly, it will freeze, it will float, and then it will begin to fall. This is the moment, this is the spot I want to catch. On the spot the kettlebell decelerates and begin to fall down, it basically putting itself on my hand. I just need to drive my hand through. So what I do? Watch. You see, this is the bell, okay? So it flew over here. I already know how to detach my palm. So what I do? I open, I push my hand inside. I told you, I'm dressing myself on the bell. I'm putting my palm inside and I turn the fingers up. You see, basically I'm sliding the handle towards the base of my thumb, and voila, here I am. If I'm doing it more quickly, look, and I'm trying to break it down, up and open and inside. Again, up, open and inside. This phase You practice until it's perfect. Because without hand insertion, there is nothing. No above the shoulder level exercises, no Turkish get-ups, no windmills, nothing, no snatches, because it will break your palm and it will injure your shoulder and your elbow. So you practice it. 100, 200, 1000 repetitions, I don't care until you are getting it smooth. See? On both hands. Now we're talking just the inside movement. I'm moving. When I got the inside movement, I am focusing on dropping. How I drop? I simply release my elbow, like turning off the light switch. Boom. The palm falls down, and I again detach myself, pull my palm out, and transfer my fingers, reconnect to the handle and follow the handle along. Watch here. You see, here I am. I drop it. I take my palm out. I reconnect and I follow in. You see? Out. Let me try to move closer. See? In, out, out, in, out, in. When I've mastered this, left and right, and yes, one arm may be stupid. It's okay, it's two different parts of the brain. We have our dominant arm and our less dominant arm. Take the time, put in the hours, practice. As I said, ballistic movements, unfortunately or fortunately, cannot be broken down. Practice, practice, practice. Put the reps in. When it happened, doing it from the side is not efficient. Because, okay, this is the 16, it's pretty easy. 32, 48, it's not. We have the hips. And we've mastered the swing. You remember, you are the swing Jedis. You have the force. So, and again, I have bigger mass than a kettlebell. And here we come to deeper understanding of a swing. And now we understand the swing is not about the height of the bell. It's not about the bell. It's about triple extension and force transmission. That's it. The final goal, here is the snatch, here's the clean, I don't care. I'll decide later on. So we begin to do the swing. Single arm swing as the regular swing. I go into position, but now you see I'm turning the handle towards me. Same rules apply. I pull, I connect, I push, but here instead of letting the bell go forward, I'm keeping my arm close to myself, close to me. I triple extend, I transmit the force, and I bend, but basically the bell will travel by itself, so there is no biceps curls, okay? There is no forcing in the arm. I just follow with the kettlebell, and in the right spot, I insert my hand and I bring the kettlebell close to me. Watch. That's it. Okay? Now, how I drop it. Anatomically, if I release it now, it will travel and break my knee, which is not our goal, obviously. So, I am directing the bell between my legs. Same rules of the swing apply. Timing, absorption, pull again. You see? I changed the grip, I reconnected, I absorbed, I push, I answered my hand. That's it. This is all there is to know about the clean. But the last thing I want to share with you is a trajectory. Sometimes, and I see it often, unfortunately, people do not clean, they play American football. Okay, they get tackled with the bell. They push the bell, they pull the bell, and the bell entered to the shoulder. Unnecessary. If it is your goal and you're practicing MMA or getting hit, whatever, okay, maybe. But for the clean, it's not it. It's not propelling and pushing. It's lifting up, getting inside, and pulling down like this. Watch. Boom. You see? Up, in. Now I'm exaggerating. It won't look as big when I do it. But it's not this. Boom. Whoa. Boom. Whoa. I don't want to do it. Not with one and not with two. So, the clean hand insertion is a must. You can mess up a little bit in the swing, fine, it happens, but you cannot mess up with the hand insertion. So you practice the hand insertion first, then you do it from the side, then you put it between your legs and you do it from the swing. And swing is basically first you extend and then you bring it to you. When you brought it to you, see, this is the clean. Look my stance. I'm standing like a boxer. My fist is somewhere under my chin and my elbow goes out. The bell is placed inside my body, but I'm not leaning backwards. This is a stance of an endurance sport, of a sport, as I told you, this is the next course material, but for now we are standing, getting comfortable in being uncomfortable. I stand and yet again, like in squat, I use my abs, use my core to stay strong. And from here we can go further in. 100 each hand at least. And I will see you in the press.